Hello, Facebook. I want to talk to you today about separation. Separation is not always a bad thing. Now, what I want you to understand is there's going to be times when you are separated, when people are separated from you. For whatever reason, I don't know what that reason may be, and there's many different reasons why people become separated. I know it's difficult when you're used to talking to someone every day, and then all of a sudden that person doesn't talk to you anymore. But or relationships. I know it's very, very heartbreaking when relationships go wrong. Do understand that God is going to expose people in your life, okay? God is going to show you who the snakes are, okay? Whether you grab a hold of that and realize that it's for the best of your interest, you need to do that now. Now, do understand that everybody that's in your life don't mean you good, okay? And they may be in your life for some time, but you best believe that everybody that's in your life, even if they've been there for a while, don't always mean you good, okay? That's why wisdom is important. The wisdom to know when these things are taking place, okay? And God does expose people. Okay, and it can be very heartbreaking when he does. Even in relationships, broken relationships. That's one that's very hard. I've been there. I've been there before. What's very heartbreaking is when you give your life to someone and they just walk out of your life and they don't even say why. Okay? Or they just stop loving you properly. They ignore you. They don't make you feel loved. And you never know why because they never tell you why. But one thing that I always say, okay, I've been there, I can speak on it. Just because someone loves you, don't think that love cannot turn to, and I don't like to use the word hate, but there's a thin line between love and hate. We know it's not godly to hate anyone. I'm not telling you to hate anyone. And if you have those feelings, you need to pray about them and get them removed. I've been there, done that. It's not an easy thing. However, love, you can fall out of love just like you fall in love, and I don't care how much you love that person. There may even come a time when you think if this person isn't in your life, you won't be able to go on. But the hurt is so deep sometimes that the continuous hurt over and over and over, that at some point, you got to wise up and you got to say, you know what, I deserve happiness. I deserve better than this. Why am I putting myself through this? It's not the end of the world, okay? And I need someone to properly love me. Or even if it's a friendship, breakups, divorces, friendships, all those things. Separating you from all those things is making room for the right person. And you can be alone for a season. It's like I said, it's not the end of the world. Let God prepare you for where you're going and the mate that He's sending you. And you best believe while God is preparing you, He's preparing your mate too. Someone so that you will be so happy. You won't even know that this type of happiness existed, okay, when God sends you the right one. And I'm going to tell you today that when you get a grasp of this, heartbreak ends today. Whether it's over a friendship, whether it's over a relationship, whether it's over a marriage that's gone wrong. Listen, sweetie, and listen, guys, heartbreak ends today. It starts with you, okay? Just remember that you deserve to be properly loved. And it's okay to be sad about those things. It's okay to be sad that a friend that you talk to every day, now you don't talk to them anymore because you were genuinely a friend to them. For you to find out that the conniving and the stuff that was going on behind the scenes that you knew nothing about until God exposed it. It was very hurtful. It's okay to feel hurt because you feel like, as I said, you gave your life to someone who just walked out of it for no reason and didn't even give you an explanation. But you get to a point to where the what ifs, the whys don't even matter. Okay, because I realize that I am what I am. I know my worth. I know what God is sending me. I know where I will be. And the whys just don't matter. Okay, so what I'm trying to say to you today is don't be discouraged. Don't worry about the snakes, okay? Don't worry about that stuff. All you worry about is what God has in store for you. Don't let no one tell you that they can treat you any way they want to treat you or not properly love you, because there will never be another person like them. Because you best believe that where they come from, there's a many more. And I don't mean this in a bad way, but I've been told many times, there's a bus that comes every few minutes, So you don't have to take a route that isn't good for you, okay? Because you do not have to be treated, neglected, ignored, abused in any manner, okay? You don't have to do it. That's not what God has in store for you. And loneliness is not what God has in store for you. And you being alone is not what God has in store for you, okay? And this is the thing. This is what I tell everybody else. Quit listening to everybody else trying to tell you about your relationship. You are the one in your relationship with your mate. You know your mate. No one else knows your mate. And it doesn't matter what they think about your mate. People are going to talk. They've been talking since the beginning of time, and they're going to be talking till the end of time. So who cares what they think, okay? Because it's really not important. What is important is you and your happiness and the person you choose to spend it with. So guys, keep smiling. Do not be upset or heartbroken because of separation and people are being weeded out of your life. Accept the change. Move forward. Learn what God is teaching you. Let Him prepare you to be the person that you are and prepare you for the mate that's coming your way. Guys, keep smiling. Any day above ground is a good day. May heaven smile upon you, and you guys have a great night.